This video is for the assignment Kool-aid. With the start of the new year, you want to throw a party with your friends. You plan the entire event and put special attention to the decorations. You want everything to match. To keep on theme, you find a flavor of Kool-aid that is the right color. But you're in middle school now, and you worry that Kool-aid is too childish for your big kid party. You need to answer the following questions. What is the problem we're trying to solve? Well, the problem is that we want our drink to be the right color, but that Kool-aid seems a bit childish. Well, what do you think we can do to solve this problem? Go ahead and pause the video and think of some ideas. I hope you came up with some good ideas. There's a lot of different things that you could do. One of my favorites that we're going to experiment with today is having you mix different types of drinks in with the Kool-aid to see if any of them would be a suitable match to help it still look great, but also have a little bit more of a middle school vibe. Okay, make a list of different drinks that we could try, and then I'll come up with some as well. And as you see the next part of the video, you're gonna fill in the data table with the different drinks that I tried mixing with the Kool-aid and how you think they turned out. All right, so we're ready to mix some of our drinks. We've got a variety of different drinks here ready for us. We have some Mountain Dew. We have some Sprite. We have some root beer. We even have some lemon juice. And that'll be a good one to try. And of course, we know that your parents want you to be healthy, so we've got some tomato juice too. Now, for the table, you're gonna have to fill out the data table and list what variable we're testing, mixing it with our Kool-aid, okay? Then on the table, you'll list whether or not the color changed, okay? And then lastly, you'll list whether or not you think the flavor would change, okay? So that's what we're looking at today. So let's start off. We're gonna get our Kool-aid here in a separate beaker, and let's add a little bit of Sprite. Okay, so we add some Sprite. You need to determine, was there a color change? If so, is it a significant change? And you need to determine if you think the flavor would be bad. Because if it's bad, we don't want to serve that at our party. Okay? All right, let's do our next one. So again, let's get some more Kool-aid. This time, let's try our root beer. Kids love root beer. This will be perfect for the party. Okay? All right. So once again, we have to determine, did we get a color change? If so, is it a significant color change? And how would it taste? Okay. All right, time for number 3. And if at any time during this video you're like, wait, I'm falling behind, there's a pause button. Use it. Go ahead and pause the video, you'll be just fine. Okay, let's try some Mountain Dew. Okay. So once again, color change and taste. Is it going to be appropriate to serve to our guests? 2 more, and we've saved the best for last, of course. Okay, the 2 that I think, if you were here, you would have been the most excited to try. Okay, and try them we did. So let's do some lemon juice. Sorry, I've been saying that wrong. This is lime juice. So let's try some lime juice. Okay? So we look. Is there a color change? And how would it taste? Would it be suitable or not? Okay? And then we've saved my favorite for last. Get our Kool-aid and our tomato juice. don't want that much Kool-Aid. I want to be able to fit in a good mixture with our tomato juice. So let's get our tomato juice. Pour that in. Oh yeah. Okay. Color change or not? And would it be suitable? Fill out the data table, then continue through the assignment. So here, you're going to fill in these questions. What is an independent variable? What was the independent variable for this activity we did? What is a dependent variable? And what was the dependent variable for this activity? So just remember, you're defining the term, and then you're answering the term in regards to this activity. Then you define the other term, then you answer it for this activity. This last slide here is going to be the one that I'm going to grade the most. So you really want to put some thought into it. The first question asks, what cross-cutting concepts did you use in this activity? Look over the list of cross-cutting concepts and identify a few that we did in this activity. Then you're going to give an example of how you use the cross-cutting concept. Then the same thing for the science and engineering practices. Make a list of those practices and then explain how you use them. Okay, these boxes will expand as you type in them, so feel free to be specific in how we used those practices and those cross-cutting concepts. Here I'm including a list of these cross-cutting concepts as well as the science and engineering practices. If you need to, you can always look these up online as well, but this is the list that you're going off of for those last questions. If you have any questions for me, shoot me an email and I'll try and reach out and help.